What's up? What's up? I'm with Mikaela Miyamoto, a great production assistant, my first AD. I'm so proud to interview you right now. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. How are you?
I'm great. It's just been so much. It's been such a blessing for me and you to work together because you bust your butt the whole time, and we've been through the trenches.
Yeah.
But let's dive into your career, okay? Because I know you also an actress, and she can sing too. By the way, she don't tell nobody that, but she can sing as well.
For fun, yeah.
So how'd you get into acting?
Ever since I was little, my whole family thought I was going to be like a radio announcer or a show host because I talked a lot and I liked being the center of attention. And then as I got a little bit older and a little more aware of other people and their perception of me.
And then, I don't know, something flipped in middle school. I did a competitive public speech class.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but my favorite, things that we were doing there was whenever I got to work with another person and do like a duo category.
Absolutely.
I did really well there, and so that teacher told me, hey, you should think about doing drama when you go into high school.
Okay.
So then I ignored that for a while and I focused on academics for almost all of my high school career until my senior year. I went, okay, I'm actually gonna do drama. And so my junior year, the summer in between, right before senior year, I ended up doing a 2-week conservatory program at AMDA for acting, and they really liked me there. They're like, hey, you really have some acting chops, you should pursue this. And I was like, okay. So then senior year I did drama and it was fun, and then I was like, well, I had fun and I guess I'm good at it. So then I ended up going to school. I got my BFA in acting for film and TV.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. It was really cool. My school was on a studio lot. It wasn't a normal college.
Okay.
So we filmed all the time. I was on camera every single class, every single day. It was cool. I got my agent through that. So then I did a very small, I have one line in a little Netflix thing that a friend of mine wrote. I play Jenna the waitress.
Okay.
And so that was really fun. And now I'm just doing any acting thing that comes my way. I'm here for it.
That's good. The one thing about our company, Dance for Wellness, we always bring people that's really passionate about the arts.
Yeah.
And clearly you're passionate about the arts. And you've been working with us from the beginning. You did Actors Lab as well, and you also transitioned to being a teacher, then transitioning to being my first AD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just been so close to the heart. What is it for you, helping kids, become as passionate as you, but also how do you see yourself in these kids that you try to help them?
I think that it's really important nowadays, especially for kids, to have a place that it feels safe to play and have fun and explore emotions in a way that's maybe a little bit safer than they're used to.
Thanks.
And I just feel like the world is really scary and really hard, even as an adult. And so I can't imagine how much harder and scarier it is to be a kid right now. So making a space for kids where we're no, go be silly, go have fun. You can be loud here, that's okay. You can feel your feelings here. We're feeling it in a safe space, in a safe way that's not gonna hurt yourself or other people.
Yeah.
It's important that we give them that because they're not going to get it anywhere else.
Absolutely.
And also I've seen kids, when I started, I was an acting TA, and then I subbed in for Actors Lab a few times, and then I became the acting teacher, and then now I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've seen, my group of kids that I had who were 3rd graders when I first started were 5th graders for our last show.
Wow.
And I got to watch, especially there's this one little girl that I was I just know she's going to blossom into this thing. I got to watch her start from where she was and then grow to what she became, and I'm really sad I have to say goodbye now, but it's amazing what the arts can do for a kid. They give them a space to play, a space to be creative, to be who they want to be, and maybe explore a more confident side of themselves that they didn't know existed. They get to feel things in a way that's not too scary, hopefully, and then they get to just shine on stage and find their voice and be empowered to tell their own story and use their own voice to tell that story. My biggest thing, I think, is I'm a storyteller, and I want to make sure that every single person who feels like they don't have a voice knows that they do, and that they will be empowered to use that voice to tell their own story.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's what we're doing for these kids too.
Absolutely. You know what? It's funny when I talk to you because Mikaela is so outspoken, but sometimes she be super shy. You know what I'm saying? But when she's ready to talk, she's gonna talk to you. She's gonna let you know how she feels.
Right.
How do you get how do you help those shy kids, those kids that are afraid, you know, that don't want to speak, that don't want to say their lines, or maybe can't read? How do you help those kids become more confident?
One, I tell them my story. I tell them, hey, I couldn't even order for myself in a restaurant, and now look where I'm at. I'm teaching you. I'm talking in front of you. I was on TV. You know, I tell them that stuff. Like, hey, I get it. I was where you were. And then you just have to give them little increments. Like, you have to take your time with them and be really patient with them. And if you show them, it's okay to like take one step at a time and take your time with it and like slowly build up to it. You don't have to just go right into it if that's not what you're comfortable with. The more comfortable that you can make them and the more space you can give them to explore their confidence and their journey to their confidence on their own, I think the more likely they are to kind of take those first steps. Blossom.
Just a little thing about Mikaela. Mikaela is like my right-hand person for Dance for Wellness. You know, if I can't do something, Mikaela is tackling it. She's doing everything. I don't, like, when me and her talk on the phone, I don't have to ask her what's going on at the school. She tells me immediately. She knows what I'm thinking. I know what she's thinking. And we collab together so well. And me and Maria is so blessed. So blessed and honored to have you work for the company, because you're really, really passionate. Such a dope person. And she never shows her face either. It's the first time I've seen her face in about a year. You know what I'm saying?
If you see me walking around, I'll have a mask on. It won't look like this.
But thank you, Mikaela. You know, such a great interview. Thank you so much. I'm Zoe, the producer. Mikaela, y'all stay tuned. We out.